Okay, welcome to practice. Today we're gonna start our session lying down on the floor. So do your back on the ground and hug the knees in towards your chest. Right hand on the right knee, left hand on the left. Simply begin to rock the body left side and right side. Feeling the lumbar spine, especially relaxing on the floor. Begin to engage your abdominals as they push down to close the space in between the mid-back and the floor. So there is an active push coming from the abdominals. Pulse at the center, find a neutral spine. Draw the chin to the chest, round, mid, torso, and then gaze towards your hands. Hold in here, hands over the knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and wrap the arms around the knees. Keep rounding through the spine, rocking forward and back. Feeling the whole entire spine rocking on the floor. When you repeat this for about 5 more cycles, notice the pathway your back is following. When you complete the 5th one, come to sit, wrap the arms around the knees, forehead towards the knees, round the spine a lot. And then feel your feet actively pushing evenly to the ground. Push the belly in towards the spine and notice the separation of your shoulder blades, of your scapula. Take one more inhale in here. And one more exhale. Wrap the arms behind your legs. Once again, start to rock forward and back. Forward and back. The 3rd time you roll forward, release your hands and fold over your thighs. And then start to pull the torso forward and back. Start to find your breath. And notice how it allows you to find a deeper space through the rib cage, through the abdomen. Separate your feet about mat distance apart. Halfway lift your spine. Bend the knees slightly. And then as you exhale, extend the legs, fold over your thighs. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Tailbone to the back of your head. Exhale, bow over your legs. Notice again the relationship between your feet and your body. Where do you have most of the weight? Can you evenly distribute that weight? Repeat this motion 3 more times. Really noticing if there are any areas of tension or blockage. Release the arms, bend the knees slowly, roll all the way up to stand. Keep your stance wide and spacious. Bring the hands behind your hips and then push the hips forward ever so slightly, opening through the chest. Keep lifting to the chest. Bring your arms up and overhead to frame your ears. Take a deep full inhale. Exhale, left hand down to the floor, right arm up towards the sky. Pause right here and notice left knee is bending. Left hand in line with right hand, straight line of energy. Take one more breath in here. Right hand down to the floor, bend the right knee, left arm up towards the sky. Again, notice hand to hand, chest is open. Take a breath. Exhale, hands down to the floor, halfway left this way. Heel to your feet together, bend your knees, slowly roll all the way up to stand. Both arms up overhead or Vinyasa. Uttanasana, full over your thighs. Halfway left, breathe in. Step back, plank pose, lowered knees, chest, and chin. Vinyasa. Hips up and back, downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 5 rounds of breath, inhale. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Take a halfway left foot to your right. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Come all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, gaze to the sky. Palms together at the hard mountain pose. Breathe in, arms overhead. Interlace hands behind the sacrum as you count. Halfway lift the spine of the earthquake. Right leg steps back, left up the chest. Feet together, back of the mat, downward facing. Inhale, come forward, plank pose. Knees, chest, chin. Bhujangasana, peel head, peel heart. Downward dog, exhale, hips up and back. Right knee forward. Foot down, lengthen the spine, gaze forward. Feet together at the top of your mat, Uttanasana. Interlace hands behind the sacrum. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms overhead. Palms together, mountain pose. Second side, breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, hands behind the sacrum, fold. Halfway back. Left leg all the way back, knee drops, left up the chest. Feet together to the back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Rebel forward, plank pose, knees, chest, chin, exhale. Peel head, peel heart, Bhujangasana. Downward facing dog. Hips back. Left knee forward, foot in between the palms. Back knee drops, shine down. Frame the front foot, fold over your thighs. Come all the way up, both arms in. Palms together, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale to your pose with Utkatasana. Sit back and down, draw the palms to the heart and take a twist to the right. Palms are firm, shoulders spacious. Ground moves forward, tailbone moves back. Shift the weight to the left, right foot as you step the left leg. Breathe. Drop the back knee down, open the arms into a T shape. See if you can bind the right arm behind the right hip and then encourage that right shoulder to shine towards the ceiling. Under the right arm, arm towards the sky, palms together, come back to the side. Frame the front foot. Keep the right leg up and back, 3-legged. Bend the knee and open. Extend and bend your right knee a couple of times. Square your hips, draw the right knee in towards your nose. Step the right foot halfway through your mat, pyramid pose. Back heel drops down, lengthen the spine. You can use 2 yoga blocks underneath your hands, or maybe you fold over the front leg. Take it halfway left to your spine, gaze forward. Bend the back knee, extend the front thigh. Right toes towards the ceiling. Take a deep full inhale. As you exhale, ground the right foot, pick up the left leg, move into your warrior three. Palms to the heart or alongside your torso. Hands down, forward fold over your thighs. Inhale to your pose with Vinyasa. Palms together, take a twist to the left side. Push the palms against one another. Elbows down and up, straight lines. Shift the weight over to the left leg as you twist the right leg all the way back. Drop the back knee. See if you can open your arms into a T shape now. Maybe you wrap that left arm behind your left hip. Under the left arm, send it up towards the ceiling, palms together, both arms up. As you exhale, frame the front foot, keep the left leg up. Open the hip and the knee, extend and bend your left leg a couple of times. Square your hip, knee to your nose. Step that left foot halfway through your yoga mat. Lengthen the spine, hands on blocks, pyramid pose back. Notice that your feet are both pushing firmly on the ground, away from one another, creating some resistance, some tension. Halfway left the spine, inhale. Bend the back knee, pick up the front toes off the ground. Hang in there. Okay. Back knees dropping, heel up, take a deep breath. Bend the front knee, keep the right leg up and back. Vinyasa in 3. Hands to the chest. Feeling that line between crown and the toes. Take an inhale. Fold over your legs on your hips. Halfway left leg forward. Send the arms up and over, sit back in chair pose. And then keep going a little bit lower until your knees bend all the way. Round your spine. See if you can get the armpits to touch your knees. And then drop back. Come to your boat pose. Shin bones in line with the arms. Lower the torso halfway down and top your head. And notice the difference in the engagement in the core. Round your spine. Rock forward, rock back. Come forward and fold over your thighs. Separate your feet mat distance apart. Bend the left knee, send the right arm up towards the sky, open your chest. Both hands down, forward fold. Bend the right knee, left arm up towards the ceiling, open. Both hands down, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sit back into Malasana, palms centered in between your thighs. Push the elbows into the knees and the knees into the elbows. The palms are firm against one another. You can stay here in this posture, or maybe you start to get into your balance because of growth pose. So from here, put hands
firm on the ground, spread the fingertips, then mount the elbows to the upper arm. Gaze forward and then 1 foot at a time, start to come up. You can drill in and out of this posture, right? You come forward, pick up 1 foot first, and then come forward a bunch of times. And then maybe you change legs, making it more controlled every time you come forward. Come back through the center, palms at the heart. Forward fold over your thighs, separate your feet in that distance. Bend the knees, slowly roll all the way up to stand. Bring the hands behind the pelvis, push forward as you lean back. Maybe this time you'll be able to find more openness through upper area of the torso. Come back to center, palms together at the heart. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, both thumbs up overhead. Exhale, interlace hands behind the sacrum as you halfway lift the spine, breathe in. Right foot steps all the way back. Heel drops, both arms up overhead. Warrior one. First through the legs, interlace hands behind your low back. But rather than crossing the fingertips, grab the right wrist with your left hand. Now pull back. Open the chest. And then from there, pour the body weight over the front thigh. Arms up, straight to the ceiling. Come back up through the center. Release your arms, T-shape your hands. Right hand forward. Left hand forward, right hand all the way back. So once you spend some time in here, reach to the fingertips. Actively spread all of them. Straighten the front thigh and then lean forward, finding your triangle pose. Bend the front knee, side angle pose, right hand in line with your right ear. From finger to heel, notice the action, pathway, the movement. Push through the feet, come back up through the center, straighten the front leg, turn the toes in towards the side. Gaze up towards the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, fold over your thighs, Prasarita Padottanasana. See if you can grab your ankles now. And if you can, then help yourself come closer. Maybe you clip your big toes with your hands and then the elbows to the side. Halfway lift the spine, breathe in. Bend the right knee, straighten the left thigh. And put most of your weight upon the right heel. Maybe let your hips come all the way down. Maybe you move that left foot to explore that range of motion in more detail. Drop the tailbone down to the floor. Right knee internally rotates, comes to touch the ground. Bow over your front thigh as you reach to your foot. If this knee coming too close to you feels bad, maybe you move it out to the side. Depends on the range of motion that you can access. Bring the left elbow to the inner left thigh and then see if you can twist open towards the bent knee. Right hand reaches back actively. Come back out to the center. Turn the right knee out to the side. Push through the foot. Come back up to skin dust. Walk the hands all the way forward and frame the front foot. Lengthen the spine in your lunge. Now push through the hands. Hug the left knee into your chest. Walk your hands in towards the right leg and then extend left foot all the way back behind for Ardha Chandrasana. Left arm up towards the ceiling. Activate the right leg. Feel the heel, the toes, the arch of the foot. Walk back forward. Hug the left knee into your chest. Step the left foot in between your palms. Forward fold over your thighs. Halfway lift the spine. Wrap them. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Clip the big toes and then pull yourself deeper into this forward fold. A little bit of pulling. A little bit of work. Release the hands, bend the knees, come up to stand. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, frame the front foot, step the left foot all the way back behind. Inhale, both arms up, warrior. Bring the hands behind the sacrum. Grab the left wrist with your right hand, pull the chest open, and then bow. Come out to center, reach the arms in a T shape. Warrior two. Spread the fingertips, spread your palms. Feel energy reaching through all your fingers, all the tissues of your arms. Push through the front foot. Adjust your stance and get yourself into triangle pose. Bend the front knee, side angle, left arm in line with the left knee. Come up to center, both arms up overhead, toes in, heels out. Over your thighs, beautiful. Maybe this time you will invert. Maybe this time we will explore. You may stay in your forward fold. Halfway lift the spine, gaze forward. Bend the left knee, Straighten that right thigh. And then come into Skandasana. Your hands can stay on the floor. You may circle through the right ankle. Drop the right hip down and then let the left knee fall forward in line with the right thigh. This is not working. Bring the foot to the inner right thigh. And then fold over your right leg. If it's available to you, maybe you'll start to twist towards the knee that is bent. Come up slowly, externally rotate your left foot. Push down, come back up. Walk the hands towards the front foot. Kick the right leg up and back behind you. Hug the knee in towards your nose, set the right foot halfway through. Pick up the left leg and come into Ardha Chandrasana. Half. Breathe. Left hand down to the floor, square your hips. Hug the left knee in towards your nose. And then forward fold over your thighs on your exit. Bend your knees, sit back. Reach the arms forward. Round the spine. Sit on your sit bones. Come back to your boat pose. Bring your feet mat distance apart. Grab the outsides of your feet and lift up the chest. Try to find a long spine in here. Move the tailbone back and out. Soften at the throat, at the joint of your shoulders. Now release, hands behind the sits bones, feet together, about 2 distance apart. Push down and come up into reverse fold. Come back to the center, separate your legs wider than mat distance apart. Flex your feet, push to the heels, reach the arms forward. With the strength of your legs, heels in towards your pelvis. Drop the knees to the right side, open the arms into a T shape. Right hand will grab left wrist, pull back, and then bow over your thighs. Come back out to the center, open the arms. Bring the chest to face the front and then drop it over to the left side. Second side. Left hand grabs right wrist, pull back, and down. Back up to center, face the front. Drop the knees over to the right side, this time with wide arms, freeing the front foot. Anchor through the left knee and then internally rotate the left thigh to pick up the left heel. Do that 3 times, really activating the glute, the hamstring, and the quadricep. Back to center, T-shape your arms. Bring yourself forward. Bring yourself to the second side. T-shape arms to the floor. Internally rotate the back leg. Flex your ankles and lift the heel. 3 times. Bring yourself back to the center. Bring the hands behind you. Scoop yourself back. And then go into your middle split. So once you get here, start to move some of the flesh out from underneath you. If you need a pillow under your butt, do that. Okay? And so you're going to start to move your body. Right side, left side. Notice what's happening at the inner thigh. Bring the hands forward in front of you, and then start to rock the torso left side and right side. Maybe you start to decrease the distance between the chest and the ground. Wherever you are, make sure you're breathing. Hands back in into the center. Have your knees bent and bring them together now. Cross the right knee over the left, and then with the left hand, move the right leg. Really letting it relax. And then change. Pause at the center, separate your feet about mat distance apart. And then start to bow over your legs. See if you can get your shoulders in line with your knees. You can grab the outsides of your feet and drag yourself closer. Or big toes and drag yourself closer. If you have more space, you'll grab the outsides of your feet and you'll lengthen your spine. Okay? Maybe you start to straighten the legs a little bit further. Stretch the arm out to the side, maybe second arm to the side. You do some pushing, but mostly let gravity help you here. You're creating a degree of resistance back. There is also a natural downward moving force. Come out of here slowly. If you get stuck, call someone to get you out. And then come back to center, cross your legs. Reach the hands forward, spread the fingertips, and then start to rotate your palms internally and externally. Draw circles with the whole entire wrist now, letting your fingertips get involved in the motion. And then switch. Release the hands, roll the shoulders up and back a few times. And then forward and down. to the center, interlace the palms and draw circles with your wrists. And then change the grip, draw circles with your wrists in the second direction. Now release the hands. So we're gonna get into Tadasana. So to get there, you're gonna have to get your shoulders below your knees first. You can't do that yet, then that's what you're gonna work on. How can I get a little bit further in between my legs? If you can already do that, mount your legs over your upper arm bones and balance on your sits bones. So, up the upper arm bones. Up the elbows, I mean. And then your hands will be about that distance apart, I would say. Works for the most part. And then maybe you start to pick up your butt off the ground. As I push to come up, my thighs are pushing into my upper arm bones. And then rest. We won't get into the full thing just yet. Rotate the arms. Circle the wrists. Separate your thighs once again, just like we did before, and then start to climb forward. As you climb forward, feel the thighs. What are the thighs doing? Are they rotating internally? Are they externally rotating? Notice what you are feeling in your thighs. And then come back up to the center. Bend your knees. Once again, see if you can get your arms underneath the knees, push down and come up. You can be here, or maybe you come again off the floor. Your feet can simply touch, big toes touching. You can hook your feet here. Maybe you work on straightening your legs all the way. And then rest. Wrap the arms around the knees. Circle the neck. Circle your wrists. Roll over your shin bones. Come up to a tabletop. Inhale to arch your spine into a cow-like pose. Exhale to sit back. Round the spine. Close to a child's pose, back not quite. Inhale, come forward, arch your spine. Exhale, curl the spine. Sit back over the heels. Breathe in, come forward and arch. Breathe out to round and sit back. Slide through your hands, pass through cobra pose. And then release forehead to the mat. Arms alongside your thighs. Take 3 rounds of breath lying on your belly. And now interlace the hands behind the sacrum. Pull back, lift the chest, pick up your thumbs. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to the floor, left cheek to the mat. Back to center, gaze forward. Bend your knees. Grab the ankles with your hands. And then push onto the hands to come down. Come down slowly, right cheek to the mat. Hands under the shoulders, come up to your elbows for Sphinx pose. Draw some circles with your neck to the right side and to the left. Shift the weight to the left elbow. Put the forearm diagonal to your chest and then bend that right leg. And grab the ankle if you will. And then bring it closer to your butt. It could be that the leg is here, right? You could be using a strap. Maybe you begin to draw the leg closer to you. Maybe hooks to your elbow. Maybe. Release the foot. Change to the second side. Maybe you hook it to the elbow. Foot to the elbow. Release the foot. Stretch both legs all the way back, forehead to the mat. Once you wipe your legs, circle your wrists. Your ankles, I mean. Hands under the shoulders. Push down and sit back into a child's pose just for a moment. Gaze in between your hands, slide through cobra. Separate your thighs, tuck your toes, and come into an upward facing dog with wide legs. And then see if you can shift the heels from left side to right side. Come back down to the floor. Here, place the hands underneath the forehead. Right knee out to the side. Turn your chest towards the knee and then come into a twist. Lie flat on the ground. Right leg is at the top. You may bend the left knee and let the left knee meet the right. And then reverse, left leg straight. Roll over your chest. Extend the right leg back. Left knee out to the side. Roll on your chest, lie flat on the ground. Maybe the knee bends, both knees bend, and you twist. Right leg extends, come back into center, roll onto your belly. Map to a tabletop. Sit on your heels. Close your eyes. Hear silence in your mind, in the brain. Stillness in the body. Quiet in the mind. Decide to finish the rest of practice or movement practice today seated in meditation, or go ahead and move into your shavasana. You decide to lie down, extend the legs all the way. Open the arms into a starfish shape. And breathe. If you are in meditation, practice concentration. By nature, your mind will shift from place to place. And you center, can you come back? Move the fingertips and the hands, the toes and the feet, ankles, wrists, arms and legs. Prepare to come back. If you are lying down, make your way to sit for a closing meditation. Once you come to sit, lengthen the spine. The chin bows gently to the chest. Notice the quiescence that is alive. and the restorative effect of that white essence. And then remember to come back here whenever you need to reset and find a new answer, a new direction. We'll seal with a quote of inhale deeply. Breathe out all the way. In for Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bow the head, palms together. Namaste. The yoga benefit all beings everywhere. Let me know if you have any questions in the chat box. Otherwise, I'll see you again on Wednesday at 12:30. Have a lovely Monday night, and I'll see you next time.